Hello, all you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. We have a little unboxing here, and oh, cat decided to play right when I hit record. Awesome. But yeah, so I have a little bit of an unboxing for this. This is both video games, but I'll keep one hidden for now, I guess. Maybe I'll put it in the title. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But right now, let's start with the one Shadow Labyrinth, which is some weird Pac-Man retelling, I guess. um, it's not very often I buy special editions, and there is really nothing special about me buying this special edition outside that it was just cheap. um so Bandai Namco, on their website, they had this like ultimate collector's edition on sale for like $20. And with that collector's edition, you got like this little shadow box kind of thing, decoration. Well, with Bandai Namco, you're going to be paying like $20+ shipping. And so by the time it being like a little over $40, I can just go on Amazon and buy the collector's edition and have it arrived to me like in a day or two for free. Which this was like $46. I did not pay close enough attention because this is a different edition, but this is not like the ultimate collector's edition, I guess. So this does not come with the shadow box, obviously. Because who knew? They like to make different versions of video games now. Or different editions, I should say. But yeah. Although, it's like, I don't really care that much. I don't have big ties to the game. I just got it because it kind of sort of looked cool, and yeah, I'm half interested in the game. But yeah, so I haven't opened this. Been holding on to it until this other thing arrived, even though it doesn't have any connection to it. Just wanted to do these both at once. Oh. The box itself feels not that strong. Kind of similar to the I don't know if I showed the Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster collection that I got physically, but maybe that can be another time. I think I have showed it though. So yeah, let's open this, preferably without ripping the flaps, but never mind, that is not gonna happen, cause okay. So we do get something in this box. Obviously the game. Which, let's start with the game. Or with whatever is willing to pop out first. We have, let's see here. So we have brand new game. This was kinda expected. What is this? Warning. Whatever. Okay, what is this? This is Of course. So this is a code access deluxe downloadable content for Shadow Labyrinth. It expires in December. Let's see if I can get a nice look at that. It expires December 31st, 2099. That's an awful long time from now. Do they really think... I wonder if they really believe servers will be up that far from now. Maybe I should hold on to this for like 100 years and try it when 2099 hits. Yeah, I'm just being silly, but yeah. Let's open this, cause, well, it is a part of the unboxing, so and I have no nails. Awesome. Alright, fine. We will just... I just need to use something. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright. We have the game. Very boring boxing, kind of. In all honesty. This art is just the same as the cover. Putting in all the effort here. Not to mention, this is also just the same as the cover. But yeah, I don't know what the deluxe includes, but let's see here. Alright, so we got Shadow Labyrinth. It's a little, just a plastic thing to make it look nice. This is kind of a book. Okay, we got some holographic stickers. Okay, getting a little fancy there. We have, I'm guessing this is a art book, maybe? If I can get it open. Okay. I think I got it. I might have it. Maybe. Not gonna keep any of the plastic, but let's do a quick... Wait. This is a booklet? No, this is a poster. Oh wait, no. It's looks like a map of the world, but it doesn't look like an actual in-game map. It's more of a illustration map. Okay. Then we, of course, we got a more a more kind of like widescreen shot of the cover of the game. I guess I can open... Well, you know what? I'll wait till I use these stickers, because... Then we have pens. Well, I think this has a battery. What does this do? Oh. It beeps. I'm not per... Does it just... Ah. Okay. It's a light, I guess. Okay. So that's the thing for the whole battery warning. Then we got these like little pins, which looks like we got let's see if I can do this. Possess Pac-Man. What else do we have? I'm just gonna put them back in there. We have our level 8 plus is what that says. Let me get a little bit closer. Oh. These are a little difficult to get out, but nothing I cannot manage. Then we have, is that like, Gaia, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, that's a better kind of color. Alright, then we have, I'm gonna try to grab this one as well, which, again, more kind of like a Tron Pac-Man kind of thing. Awesome, awesome. Is that it? So yes, that is what we have. That is unfortunately, oh, I guess I can put the light back. It was a little underwhelming, and I probably should have just got the Bandai Namco one, but again, I don't really care like extreme amount about this game. I want to play it, but it's not something I'm gonna cry over buying the wrong edition for. I was expecting this one to be a little underwhelming anyways. But yeah, I mean, the important thing is I got the game, so that is. And this will always at least look kinda cool on the shelf, although ugliest thing ever. They could have done this an entirely better way besides slapping this warning label directly on the artwork. But we also have this too. So, without further ado, let's see if I can do this without hurting myself, because this blade is kinda dull. Well, I did open it, but it's still also connected. Alright. There we go. Alright. Ooh. So, for starters, this was the first thing. New products weekly. What is this? That is a weird thing to have in like a kind of I guess you want to call it a Ziploc bag. Why is... What is this? Come here. Come here. So this is apparently sticker series featuring Stardew Valley number 72. So this is the number 72 in the sticker series of Stardew Valley, I guess. Then we got Mina the Hollower. So this is just them promoting all all the other stuff they have. Not necessarily what I bought. Okay, okay. That is something interesting. Appreciate the sticker. Okay. Time for the main thing. We have UFO 50. This is a indie game. Took about 8 years to complete. Where like I don't know, like it was either like 6 or 8 developers, different indie developers came together on a project and they made 50 games to put in a compilation. I don't really need to go too much into the lore, but the idea behind this is like in a timeline where this fictional console came out, and these are supposedly 50 games that a developer company called UFO made throughout their time, and this is like this developer's legacy, I guess. And the console itself that was supposedly developed for was LX, and this was supposedly took place during the 80s. So kind of a different timeline kind of concept. But yeah, it's pretty neat because these are not really mini games. They are full-fledged games that you would expect to get during the 80s era of, well, gaming. I'm going to use something that hopefully will not damage things. Just give me a entry point. Wait, do I die? Yep, I had myself a little spot to grab it from. This feels a lot more hefty of a well, I call it a collector's edition, but this is honestly the only way to get this physically, because I don't think they sell a standard version physical, at least not yet. And it's only on Switch currently at the moment, as far as the physical edition. What do we got here? We do have a fold out. I don't know if I can get it to fold out without tearing the top of the box. Like, I'm sure there's a way, but this is pretty tightly folded into it. Like, oh, like, yeah, okay. So I don't even know where I want to start with this. Okay, box is empty. This is the box itself. This is like a, let's see. Like, this is supposed to, I think, be like kind of concept level designs and stuff like that. Like kind of a old school development kind of behind the scenes stuff. Get like little things with them writing notes on. I guess this is yeah, interesting aesthetic. We have stickers, because everyone loves stickers. we have UFO Companion, official guide to the UFO 50 compilation. UFO Companion, strategies, maps, tips, tricks. So, if you guys, some of you will remember, but to those of you that don't know, back in the, I want to say probably around, it was definitely started during the NES era, so probably more towards the late 80s or early 90s. They would release these, now these third-party companies would release these unofficial cheat like booklet compilations that normally have like 15 or 16 games that they cover in a booklet for like the NES, and they did volumes of these kind of booklets. I think the N64 alone has like 4 volumes of these like small tips and tricks booklets that they did for like a handful of games in each volume. So yeah, that is essentially what this is, but this covers a little bit on all 50 of the games. And let's just crack it open just to give a little look-see. Play forever, UFO 50. UFO Companion. So yeah. You have all the games. Looks like it's only like a dedication of like a couple pages per game. Get a little introduction blurb. Developed by UFO Soft, 1982 to 1989. These are all the 50 games, and it's the design of like, it looks like they used more of kind of like a hard floppy disk than actual cartridges, but I could be wrong. Again, we're trying to put ourselves in a where this is a different timeline for a different 80s. And then yeah, each game has like a little bit of something. Like this might be the map for the entire game right here. It's quite possible. But yeah, it's like each game has the little instruction manual, which is really cool. Wait, there's a comic in here. Cyber Owls. Interesting. Oh, that was an extra. Okay. That is interesting indeed. Yeah, this is just really cool. I don't know the actual... Whoa, there's actual overworld here. Interesting. I don't know how much this would actually get used, but it's really cool to have, especially since I'm kind of a strategy guide collector. Mortal 2. Interesting. But yeah, so that is the kind of the very concept of this whole thing, is just indie devs, like 8 indie devs coming together and making 50 games together, well, or individually, and putting it together over a 8-year time period. Checklist. All this tells you, because each game has certain things like, so in the game itself, you have this like little garden you can visit, and you can unlock gifts for doing a certain thing in each game. Like, beat the first 12 levels in the campaign, and a tactics. Then they get a gold cartridge, which I think is just more to pop up on the game select screen when level 24, the final battle. Then the cherry cartridge is the hardest thing to unlock, which is you would have to attain rank 100 and complete the campaign. So yeah, stuff like that. Then you got a notes section, which, how much do they give? Oh, they actually give you an actual pretty beefy notebook. Not like the silly 2 or 3 pages at the end of instruction manuals that they used to do. As you progress through UFO 50, place these stickers over the disc on page 1 when you complete their cherry conditions. Okay, so these are all stickers I can pull off too if I wanted to do the whole scrapbook thing. And then same with the gold cartridge. And you got more of, it's actually it's a pretty solid binding and stuff. That's neat. Okay. Then yep, this is the game itself. The game itself. Okay. I know we're going on kind of long, but I promise we are almost done here. Alright, so UFO 50, fan gamer, there we go. On the back, 50 games in one. I'll read the blurb a bit. Dive into a library of 50 completely original retro-inspired games from the creators of Spelunky, Downwell, and Catacomb Kids. Each game is a full experience and combines a familiar 8-bit aesthetic with new ideas and contemporary game design. Yeah, this is awesome. I forgot to mention some of the games that the devs made that were involved with this, but it mentioned it for me, and there is a soundtrack code in here, which I will use for myself. We have more stickers, I think. Yeah, we got more stickers. And we have other things, and we have, wow, so I don't know what it is about Barbuda, but that is a game in this series, and it seems like the reverse cover of this is completely like a cover design for if this is what you want to represent this game, Barbuda. You can see down there, it's for the LX system, for use with LX. Even has a little I don't know what you would call it, like a SKU code. Says when it was released, 1983, LX systems. LX console is required to operate software. Software is programmed and published by LX systems for sale through authorized channels only. That is awesome. Okay, so this is essentially kind of what the cartridges, which are not. They are clearly like more the sturdy disk, like sturdy floppy disk. So we got Bug Hunter, which is a game in here to give you an idea of what cartridge would look like. We get a poster. Alright, what do we got? Turbocharge your fun. LX3 puts you in control, so apparently this is the third console by LX or whoever makes the LX. Then you get UFO Soft has games. And you get a list of all these games. This is very reminiscent of when you got a new console. I think even, yeah, I would say up to like the PS3 or something, like from early on. Every time you bought a new console, on the back of the box, it would have like a list of games that was on the console to kind of sell you to buy. So it does say bundled in box. Like a couple games were bundled with the system, I guess. Which is cool. State-of-the-art graphics. 2-player action. A huge library. And then on the other side, pilot your way to fun. The LX. So it has an NES controller, like right here. And wow, I can see something like this being pretty expensive to buy, because it's essentially, you got your system, but it also has a built-in monitor with it. That would make it extremely expensive. So it was more of a computer than it was more towards a computer than a, well, kind of a mix between a computer and game console, but yeah. Introducing the LX3. Epic adventures, perplexing puzzles, cutthroat 2-player, and pulse-pounding action. There's something for every player on the LX3 from UFO Soft. Get yours today and get a copy of The Big Bell Race and the blockbuster Campanella ready to play right out of the box. There is no better time to experience the best video gaming has to offer. This is actually so awesome. I'm enjoying this. And you got your cartridge, obviously. But yeah, that is what this has to offer. Yeah. Okay, let's get things. I'm not gonna put that back in the box because it would just be kind of a pain to take out and play whenever I get around to that. But all of this stuff can be put in there. Then we got this. Then we got these cool little things. Then we are gonna put it back in the box. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. And finally, can I slide it? Can I slide it? Should be able to slide it in. Slowly but surely. A little bit of a tight squeeze. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's try to put it right here then. There we go. And inch it in. Inch it in. There we go. Oh. Well, I will get this. Yep. There we go. UFO 50. Shadow Labyrinth. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next unboxing.